Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you're new. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. So as you can tell from the title, today's video I'm going to be doing an updated kind of everyday makeup routine using my favourite makeup products from 2019, because I feel like I discovered such good products in 2019 that have become products that I'll probably use for the foreseeable future. So I'm going to be using all of those products in this video to create like a sort of 10-15 minute really quick and easy everyday makeup look. I have a hair on my lip. So I'm just going to get straight on into it, and obviously I'm going to be going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This has literally been my favourite moisturiser for probably over a year now. I absolutely love this moisturiser. If you watch my channel regularly, you will know that I use it every day before my makeup, so I'm just going to start off with that. It has literally been the longest time since I filmed a YouTube video. I don't know what happened to me, but I basically just lost a lot of motivation to film, and I didn't really know what I wanted to post. And then it was obviously Christmas and New Year, and I was really busy and doing a lot of things with friends and family, so I just haven't posted a video in ages, and I'm kind of like sitting down to do this now and I'm like, I don't know what to do, like I feel really awkward. So yeah, sorry about that if you're one of my regular viewers and you've been wondering where I've been. I just took a little bit of time off. Probably most of you haven't even noticed and don't give a shit, but for those of you who do, that is where I have been. My skin has been so dry recently. All around my nose I've been getting this like kind of rashy dry skin for whatever reason. I've literally tried everything to get rid of it and it doesn't seem to be going. It's literally been there for, I'd say, like a few weeks now. So if you're wondering why I have a rash around my nose, it's literally just dry skin. So I have two favourite primers from 2019, which I really love. I never used to be a primer girl, but from the sort of last half of last year, I really got into using two different primers. They are the Henderiksen Banana Bright Primer. This one is good for like giving you a glow. And then I also have been really loving the Too Faced HANGOVERX Primer, which is really good for extra hydration. I don't use primer every single day, but if I've got a few more minutes or I just want my skin to be extra glowy or whatever, I do tend to use one of these. But for today's video I'm just going to mix them together because why the hell not. So I'm just going to take one pump of my Hangover and one pump of my Henderiksen. They are both quite expensive. I think they're about £29 each, I believe, but you really don't need that much, and I've had those ones for ages and they haven't run out yet. So this makeup look that I'm going to be doing today is, I don't know if I already said that. Have I already said that? This makeup look that I'm going to be doing today is basically like what I've been doing every single day to my face. I've been not really wearing too much makeup recently for work and stuff. I've kind of really stripped it back because I realised I was just wearing so much makeup to work and I just couldn't be arsed anymore, basically. So this routine literally takes me about 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, and it makes me look fresh and awake and obviously better than if I had no makeup on. But it's really quick and easy, and sometimes I even do it on the train. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with two different ones. I'm going to be mixing today. So the first one I'm going to be mixing is the Maybelline foundation. This one is the 24-hour Superstay. If you watch my channel regularly, you will know that I absolutely love this foundation. I have it in about 4 different shades in my collection for when I'm tanned, when I'm not tanned. This foundation has been my absolute favourite for the whole year. I absolutely love it. It's probably the best foundation that I have ever tried, would I say that? Yeah, I think this is probably my favourite foundation of all time, and I discovered that in 2019. And I've also really been loving this one. This one is the Maybelline Dream Cover, what is it called? Dream Urban Cover Foundation, and I have this in 3 different shades as well. Are these both Maybelline? Oh my god, yeah, they are. Maybelline do some really good foundations. If you're looking for like a cheap drugstore foundation, Maybelline is the place to go, because honestly their foundations are so good, sometimes even better than the high-end ones that I try. So I'm going to be mixing these two today. So the Superstay is really good for more of a matte finish, and the Urban Cover is a little bit more dewy, which is why I like mixing them, so I can have kind of the best of both worlds. And also both of the colours are very slightly different, so yeah, this is what I've been doing, basically just mixing my foundation. I am such a mixer. I barely ever use a foundation just on its own. I always like to mix them. I don't know why. So I'm just going to be using the Real Technique sponge to blend that in. I absolutely love this sponge. It's about £5 or £6. And it's literally like basically the exact same as the Beauty Blender, which is like £19 or £16. I've been really stuck recently with kind of video ideas and what to film. I've just felt really demotivated because I've just been really like lacking kind of inspiration, and I just don't really know what I want to post on this channel anymore, because I kind of feel like my videos are getting a bit samey and I don't want them to be like that. So if you guys have any requests or anything you want me to film or you want to see from me, please do comment down below, because I'm always looking looking for new ideas and it's hard coming up with them by yourself. So if you have anything that you want to see from me, please do let me know in the comments. That would be very, very helpful. For concealer, my ultimate favourite concealer of the year has got to be this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This concealer is literally the best concealer I've ever tried, and the pot is so big. So I literally haven't run out of this, and I've had this for probably over like 6 or 8 months. You get, how much do you get in here? You get 15ml, which is a lot for a concealer. Usually in concealers you get like 5ml, maybe 10ml max. So this one is like triple or double like the normal size of a concealer, and I absolutely love it. I use it in the shade Snow, and I'm just literally going to put this under my eyes. I've been trying to cut down the amount of product I actually put on my face. I'm only using a little, but this is a little bit for me. I usually would go like crazy and put it all over my whole face, but I'm just putting a little bit underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge again. I'm just going to take whatever is left on the sponge and kind of go around my redness around my nose, and then I do like to just put a little bit of extra product on my jawline as well, because that is where I tend to lose foundation throughout the day because I'm constantly touching my face or leaning. So I just like to put a little bit of extra product there so I can get a little bit more coverage. So my favourite powder of the year and what I'm going to use to set my under eyes is the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder from BYTERRY. This powder is honestly like magic. It is so finely milled that you basically can't even detect it on the skin, and it's just got such a beautiful smoothing effect. Doesn't make my under eye look cakey at all, because I have the creasiest under eyes. Like my under eyes are probably already creased now, and I've literally only just done them. So I need something to really sort of lock my concealer in and set it so that it doesn't crease under my eyes, and this powder does that perfectly without even looking like I've got powder under my eyes. So I absolutely love this. It's £42, so it's really expensive, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to go in with a dry beauty sponge. I don't like to use my damp one because I find that it makes the powder go on a little bit more heavy, so I like to only take a little bit on my sponge, and then I'm literally just going to press that underneath my eyes to set my concealer. And I don't even think you're really going to be able to see it on camera, but this powder has such a smoothing effect. Then I like to take this little Real Techniques brush. I got this from TK Maxx for about £5 or £6. I think these were originally £20, but this brush is so good. I absolutely love this brush. It's very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Powder and Sculpt brush in terms of the shape, but I actually think this one is probably better than that one. So if you've been eyeing up the Charlotte Tilbury brush, definitely get this one instead, because it's just literally exactly the same, if not better. And what I'm doing is literally just taking a little bit of powder and just powdering my skin. My skin has honestly been freaking out so much recently, so now I'm like really oily in my T-zone, which is why I powder my forehead and my nose, but I'm really dry everywhere else, and I honestly don't know what's going on with my skin because I've always had like such normal skin, and now all of a sudden I'm getting really dry and really oily, and I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do. So for bronzer, my favourite one of the year is obviously my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. The bronzer shade in here is literally perfect. If you've got fairer skin like me, you will love this bronzer shade. It's such a good tone, and you can put loads on and make yourself really bronzed and really glowy, or you can just go in with a really light hand and you'll still see it. So absolutely love this. Obviously it's very pricey. I think this is £49 or £50, but it lasts me for a long time and I do use quite a lot of it. So yeah, I would highly recommend this bronzer. I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques brush and just put that kind of on the high points of my cheeks. I don't really contour with this. You can contour with this, but I don't really contour on a daily basis because who's got time to contour before work? Not me, for sure. Then I'm just going to put a little bit on my forehead as well, which I always do. I don't really have a big forehead, so this isn't really to shorten my forehead. I just like putting it on my forehead. And I'm just going to take a little bit under my chin as well, and a little bit down my neck. After I've applied my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, I've been really enjoying this Code 8 bronzer in the shade Positano. This is more of a shimmery bronzer, so as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little bit more shimmer in it, so it's a little bit more of a glowy bronzer, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury is matte. So what I've been doing is just taking a little bit of this over the top. This is also a little bit darker and a little bit more pigmented, so you kind of have to go in with a little bit more of a light hand. But this stuff blends out so easily, so if you do put on too much, you can just blend it away and it will just blend so seamlessly. I just like the way this makes my cheeks look slightly more glowy and bronzy, if that makes any sense, because then it looks a little bit more like your skin is a little bit more healthy. So yeah, I've just been really liking doing that as well. And then I just like to take a little bit down the sides of my nose. It's not really a nose contour, but just to sort of give my nose a bit of colour as well. For blush, my favourite blush of the year was definitely my Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush in the shade First Love, which as you can see is very, very pale. I really like this blush because I'm not really a massive blush person, but I do feel like it makes a difference to the skin when you wear it. It just gives you a bit more colour. So I really like wearing this one because it's not going to give me too much of a pinky flush that makes me look like a clown, but it's just enough to look like my skin is a bit more healthy and obviously got a little bit more of a pinky tone. So I just like to put this on apples of my cheeks and kind of pull it back. I don't like putting it too close to my nose because then I just think it looks a bit stupid. So I just like to take it quite high up on my cheekbone. Sometimes I get my Real Techniques brush that I use to apply my powder and I just like to go over the edges of my bronzer and my blusher just down here, just because I feel like sometimes I go a bit heavy-handed and then it looks like weird, a little bit of a line. So I just like to go back over with my powder brush. I don't do this every day. So for highlighter now, I'm going to go in with my favourite, which is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter. Again, if you watch my channel regularly, you will know the drill with this. This highlighter is my all-time favourite. I just think it gives you such a nice wet glow on the skin without looking too chunky and glittery. These are limited edition. They come out every summer, so yeah, you can get them in the summertime, I believe, and some stores still might have them left over from the summer. It is very expensive. It's about £38, I think, which is a little bit ridiculous, but the glow that it gives is just so nice. Like, can you see that? It's literally like wet on the skin. I just absolutely love it. My lips, honestly, the driest lips I've ever known. Why are my lips so dry at all times? Someone please tell me. I just like to take a little bit on my kind of brow bone area and kind of put it a little bit on my forehead and on my cheeks, the tip of my nose, a little bit down the front, and then a little bit on my chin. So I'm just going to quickly do my brows. My favourite brow product, and the only brow product that I literally ever use, is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the brow lift in the shade Supermodel. I literally have about 3 or 4 of these in backup for when I run out of this one, because this product is my all-time favourite brow product. It's the only thing that I literally ever use, unless I do that soap brow thing that I did in my last tutorial, which is more of a glam look. If I've got like more time to do my eyebrows and I really want them to be kind of more of a statement, if that makes sense, I will do this soap brows thing and use a powder. But for the most part, I literally just love this brow pencil. It's the perfect colour for my brows. It's the perfect consistency. It's not too waxy, it's not too dry, it lasts all day. I can get a really good shape with the kind of nib of this, and yeah, I just love it. So I'm just literally just going over my natural shape. Obviously I naturally have quite full brows, so I don't want to go too overboard with this. But that's why I love this pencil, is because you can't really go too overboard with it. If you do, you can just sort of brush it out and it will come out really nicely. I have been trying to do my brows a little bit more straighter recently, so not kind of arching them as much, kind of going over that arch with more of a straight line, because I just like the way it kind of lifts my eye. Oh my god, that scared me so much. Hello. By the way guys, I just ordered a massive order from Charlotte Tilbury because I really needed to restock up on some products, and I got a little bit of the Christmas collection as well. So I think I'm going to film a haul because I know that you guys like seeing my Charlotte Tilbury hauls, and I also ordered a few extra bits for one of you guys. So I'm going to be doing another little mini giveaway in that haul. I think I'm going to post that as maybe my next video that I post. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that because there is going to be a little giveaway in that video. So now I just go over with a little bit of clear brow gel. This one is from NYX and it's the Control Freak brow gel, which is just my favourite brow gel. I don't really feel the need to spend a lot of money on brow gels because I know the Anastasia one is supposed to be really good and the Benefit one, but to be honest, this one does the job and it's £6, so why would you spend like £25 on a clear brow gel when you could just get one for £6 that will last you literally your whole life. This product has literally lasted me, so I had one before and it literally lasted me over a year. Bearing in mind I use this every day, and then this one has now lasted me probably, I've had this one as well for probably about 6 months and it's still going strong because the bottle is literally huge. So if you're in the market for a new brow gel, you need this one. So actually the other day, a little bit of a story time, Huda Beauty herself actually came into my work and I was literally like fangirling so hard because I love Huda Beauty. She's such an inspiration to me, and yeah, we were having a little chat about makeup and about her products because it was so funny because I was literally just on her website ordering some of her products and then she just showed up in front of my face right there in my work. I was just, honestly, I thought I was dreaming. And yeah, she said that she loves my eyebrows, so I was so happy. She was honestly the loveliest celebrity I think I've ever met. I haven't met like loads of celebrities or anything, but she is so humble, so kind. She gave me hugs. I think we hugged about 3 times. Don't ask me why, but she was just so lovely. She was with her husband, and she was just buying some products. I work in retail. I work in makeup retail. So she was just buying some products. She bought some products from my brand, and she was just amazing. Hello, gorgeous girl. Hi. Say hello. Say hello to the camera. I'm going to sit on my lap nicely. So for eyes, I've been really lazy recently with my eyes, and I don't really do matte eyeshadow kind of anymore. When I used to work for Charlotte Tilbury, we used to have to go in every single day wearing like a full eyeshadow look, but now I don't work for Charlotte Tilbury anymore. I don't really have to do that. So I've been doing kind of really simple eye looks, to be honest. So I've been using this little Anastasia palette which I created myself. I think 2 of these in here Anastasia eyeshadows and the other 2 are Makeup Geek. So the colour that I've been really enjoying is the shade Buffed. So this is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and I've just literally been basically putting this I literally have just been putting this on my kind of crease area of my eye. So my favourite brush from the year for eyeshadow is definitely the 228 from Zoeva. This is like the best crease brush ever. I need to order about 5 more of the. I don't need 5 more, but I just feel like I want to order more of them just so that I have clean ones when I can't bother to clean them myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to take a little bit of Buffed, and I'm just literally going to put that in the crease of my eye. And I do take it quite high up to my brow bone, not all the way to the brow bone, but just sort of really smoke it out. I always like to pull my eyeshadow out like this because I have very round eyes and I want them to look a little bit more elongated and a little bit more almond shaped. So I like to bring everything out so that it creates that shape. And then what I've been doing is taking a gold, kind of like this, like a shimmery gold. This one has been my favourite, but I've also been just using whatever I've had in front of me at the time. And I literally just take a little bit of this on my finger. See how pigmented this one is from Anastasia. This is the shade Sunset from Anastasia, and honestly this eyeshadow is so good. It's so pigmented. You honestly need the tiniest little bit and you can just literally put it on with your finger, so it's super quick and easy. You don't even need 2 brushes for this look. You literally just need 1 brush and your finger. And I just kind of use the same finger to kind of blend it in all over the eye, and then I take my brush and literally just blend the edges for like 2 seconds literally, and that is pretty much all I've been doing for eyeshadow. If I'm feeling a little bit more fancy, I might go in with a little bit more of a deeper brown and just put it on the outer corner just to sort of deepen it up a little bit. But for every day I think just 2 shades looks really nice and sort of natural and effortless and still looks pulled together. So that is what I've been doing for my eyeshadow. And I've lost my phone. Where the hell is my phone? Hey Google, what's the time?
1:18.
Shit, I'm running late. So my favourite eyeliner for the year, this is the one I'm going to be using today, is the SENSAI liquid eyeliner, and I have this in the shade black. I also have it in brown. It has got such a good tip to it. Like this tip makes it so easy to do a wing. But yeah, I'm just going to be creating a really kind of small but lifted wing on my eye with this. So I just like to start off by doing a line, and then what I like to do is just bring it back from about halfway. So you've done the line and then you're going to bring it back from about halfway in, and then just go on top a little bit and just do like a really thin line, and I just play around with it for a little bit. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So that is how I do my eyeliner every day. I'm just going to pop off camera and do my other eye, and then I'm going to come back to finish off my eyelashes and my lips. So I'm now going to do mascara. My favourite mascara from the year has got to be the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. This mascara, when I first got it, I actually really didn't like it because the brush is literally humongous. Like, look at the size of this mascara. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that's scaring me. Hello? Okay, perfect, I'll come out now. Thank you. BRB. Right, so as I was saying, when I first bought this mascara, I didn't really like it because the brush is so big, and I just found that it gave me really kind of clumpy lashes, because I think I was kind of just not used to it and didn't really know how to apply it correctly. But after using this for a few more times, I actually love this mascara, and it's definitely one of my favourites. It lasts all day on my lashes, it really lifts them, and you can get really good volume and length as well. So I'm just going to be using this as my mascara. I like to only put mascara on my top lashes. So now just to finish off with lips, my favourite lip combination at the moment, and one which I feel like I'm literally just going to wear pretty much every single day in 2020, is the TILBURY lip liner in the shade Iconic Nude, which is more of a kind of darker, more browny nude. And for lipstick, the TILBURY Kim KW lipstick, which is literally like my all-time favourite at the moment. I'm just going to very slightly overline my lips just in the centre, and then do the same on the bottom, and then I'm going to pop the lipstick on. I just like to sort of mesh it all together with my finger so that the lip liner blends with the lipstick, because obviously there is quite a big colour difference between the two. So this is the finished look, guys. This is my everyday kind of quick and easy simple makeup. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.